Remember my trip to China where I got to try around the parking lot the all-new Foton Tunland V9 and it's Foton's full-size truck? Well, dude pare, we're now here in the Philippines where I am with the Foton Tunland V7, and in this video we're going to do a short unboxing and walk around plus a quick driving impression of this full-size truck. Let's do this. So Foton Philippines unveiled the Tunland V7 and V9 at the 2024 Manila International Auto Show, where we got the glimpse of these full-size trucks. And right now we are on this media drive with UAAGI, who is the official distributor for Foton Philippines. Now for this drive, I got to drive this Foton Tunland V7 right here. And just to give you a quick background on this full-size truck, well, this, my friends, is a full-size truck that retails for, get this, 1,888,000 Philippine pesos. Yep, you heard it right, para. It's not even 2 million Philippine pesos. And it's the only, well, full-size pickup truck that you can get in the Philippines for less than 2 million Philippine pesos. Now, off the bat, pare, when you look at the design of this thing, you could see that this, my friends, is massive. We have a massive frame here. We have a massive and gaping front grille there. We have the huge Foton lettering on the hood, on this massive hood. I mean, pare, you can build a mansion on this hood. It's that big. And we have, of course, a full LED lighting units here. We got LED DRLs, we got LED headlights there. And the front fascia kind of reminds me of another American full-size truck. Yep, that's the vibe that I'm getting here. But when we go over to the side, let's go over to the side. As you can see, the full-size truck size of this Tunland V7 could be seen right here on the side. I mean, wow. We got this really cool color that we have here. I don't even know what they call this, but it's eggplant or aubergine. Pwede bang tanong na lang? Alright? And we've got blacked out wheels here. These are, I'm not even sure what these, oh, these are 18-inch alloy wheels here, and they're wrapped in these really chunky tires, or GT tires, right? They're 4x4 tires. Now we go over to the side here, you have your step board. It's a pretty standard full-size truck side profile. Of course, we got the 4x4 sticker right here on the side. And yeah, right now I'm going to take you to the engine bay. I'm going to show you what kind of engine we're rocking under the hood of this Foton Tunland V7. Alright guys, so we now have the massive hood open here, and I'm happy that we have hood struts because I don't even know if I could lift this. I'm going to try to. Yeah, I could barely reach it. It's so high. I'm 5'6", guys, by the way, for reference. Anyway, what we have here in the engine is a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel that has a 48-volt mild hybrid system. Now, this diesel engine is good for 161 horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque. Now, we have an 8-speed automatic transmission here that can send power to all 4 wheels, because this, my friends, at less than 1.9 million Philippine pesos at the time I made this video, yeah, it's a 4x4 full-size pickup truck. So saan ka pa, pare? Now, some of you might say that 161 horsepower is a little bit underpowered for such a big truck. But dude, I'm telling you, I got to drive this going here to this location in Asea Beach Resort. I'm telling you right now, on the highway, you will not be wanting more power. You know, this thing pulls and pulls really hard, because when it comes to trucks, it's not really the horsepower that matters. It's really more the torque. And we have 450 Newton meters of torque right here. Now, I'm going to take you inside. I'm going to show you what we're going to expect inside this Tunland V7. Alright guys, so sitting here in the driver's seat of the Tunland V7, you can expect powered seats, powered brown leather seats here. These are pretty premium for a workhorse full-size truck. By the way, I said workhorse because we still have a full truck chassis, of course, and a full truck suspension here, which means that we have rear leaf springs in this Tunland V7. If you want to get you know, a smoother, more comfortable ride in your full-size truck, there is the Tunland V9, which comes with coil springs instead of leaf springs. Now, back to the interior. Yeah, so we have a full leather interior here. We've got brown leather seats. We got power adjustments for both the front seats. We have this leather wrap steering wheel here that comes with paddle shifters. Surprisingly, we have paddle shifters here. We've got your standard mix of analog and digital gauge cluster there. I do believe that this infotainment system is, I think it's around 15 inch. I'm not really sure. 15 inch touchscreen infotainment system there. We've got the usual goodies here. You have your 4x4 system here in this rotary knob. Plus, you also have your drive mode system here for your eco, sport, normal. We also have for sand, snow, or slippery and rocky terrain. So you could really tell that this Tunland V7 is a very, very capable performer. And by the way, in terms of space, pare, this is a full-size truck. So, you know, some of you out there might say that, you know, for that price, I'd rather get this mid-size truck or that mid-size truck. But dude, you cannot put a price on space. And we have tons of space here. I mean, this is really, really spacious for a it's a full-size truck. It's really huge, especially for Asians, no? Now, at this point, I am going to take this Foton Tunland V7 out for a quick drive. We're going to drive out on the city, on the highway. Well, the drive already happened before this video, so I'm going to take you to that segment right now. Alright guys, so we're now behind the wheel of the Foton Tunland V7 and we have Alex of Jaywalker Motoring beside me. We also have Doc RM of Riding in Tandem.
Hi!
With Mini Riding in Tandem, si Cass.
Hello!
Yan, and guys, this is like, we're like 10 minutes into driving the Foton Tunland V7 and my very first impressions about this truck is it is huge. Alright, it's not like a full-size truck that makes you feel like you're driving a mid-size. No, it's a full-size truck that drives like a full-size truck. You see, you have a huge amount of real estate in front of you. You got a huge piece of hood in front and everything else. I mean, we are now following a mid-size SUV in front. I mean, you guys aren't seeing it, but trust me on this. We're following a mid-size SUV and it looks like a hatchback. All right, it looks like a hatchback from the sitting position of the driver's seat of the Foton Tunland V7. Now, little Cass behind me said that you know, he was praying and he was saying that, you know, to keep us safe from crashing. But big riding in tandem there, big literally. Si Daddy said that don't worry because you know, we are in one of the safest, if probably not the safest car on the road because of its size. I mean, you really know and feel that you are safe while you're driving and riding the Foton Tunland V7 because it is huge. Alright, now we're heading out to the highway and I'm going to come back to you in a bit to show you what I feel about the driving of the Foton Tunland V7. Alright guys, so we're now here on the highway with the Foton Tunland V7 and going here guys, I can tell you some of you in the comments might be thinking, you know, it has a small 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine with that big body. It might not be able to pull hard, but dude, I'm telling you right now, that 2-liter turbo diesel is more than enough even for this full-size truck. And that's because we have adequate power here. Alex, how much power are we talking about?
So it says 161 horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque.
Alright, so we have 161 horsepower there, which might not seem like a big number for a full-size truck. But remember guys, horsepower is more of top speed. The more important thing here is the torque number, which is 450 Newton meters. It's more than enough to really, you know, power this full-size truck. Now, what kind of transmission are we talking about here, Alex?
This has an 8-speed automatic transmission.
Yeah, so we have an 8-speed automatic transmission and that 8-speed is tuned brilliantly, guys. You know, it doesn't gear hunt. It gives you the right gear that you need in all the driving situations that you're in, whether you're in the city, whether you're off-roading, or whether you're on the highway. Now, in terms of the steering, guys, it also steers like a full-size manly truck. You know, we have a good amount of heft here. It doesn't feel like it's something that you will have to fight against, but you know that you are driving a big vehicle because of that really nice steering feel, nice and hefty steering feel, which I personally like. Now, in terms of the ride quality, Alex, how do you feel about the ride quality here up front?
It's pretty good. Here's the front. At the back.
At the back, it's just at the back it's just like a normal pickup, leaf spring pickup. So there's a bit of a bounce, but it's still good.
Yeah, so yeah, we have a set of leaf springs here for the rear suspension. If you want to have a more like comfortable highway drive, there's the Tunland V9, which is
That one
equipped
has
with
coil springs
yeah,
at the back.
it has a coil springs, which should have a more comfortable ride. But this one, the V7, is really more of a workhorse because we have leaf springs and a giant truck bed at the back.
For carrying heavy loads.
Yes, yes. Do we have the payload capacity of this vehicle?
I don't.
We don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, this is still an unboxing. You know, I'm going to come up with a full review, truck review of this Tunland V7 very, very soon. So if you haven't subscribed to Reagan's Rides, please click that subscribe button. And also subscribe to our good friends here. Alex, go ahead.
Yeah, subscribe to Jay Walker Motoring.
Alright, and of course,
Subscribe to RIT Riding in Tandem. Thank you. And subscribe to Reagan's Rides.
yes. So guys, that's it for today. That is my first driving impressions of the Foton Tunland V7. We also have a quick walk around of this massive full-size truck, sub 2 million Philippine pesos. San ka pa, guys? Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.